it's Cherry Enchantress. I'm here with Pixie Dust Tarot and your weekly reading and love message from your person, 50 Shades style this time. So it's going to be a little bit more on the suggestive side of things. These messages, we're going to use decks like Lover's Lane by Queen Sugar and Unspoken Messages by Fire Tarot. So let's get started by taking a deep breath in. Close your eyes, release your breath. Open your eyes and let them be drawn to the pile that's meant for you. We have pile 1, 2, and 3, or card 1, 2, and 3, and the piles will correspond those coming up. So just let yourself be guided and let's begin. Here we have pile 1 with the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is that king of stability, of commitment, of loyalty, of feeling safe and secure with decisions about this person. And it could be also an offer, a marriage, proposal coming up. Those kinds of things happen often with the King of Pentacles here. So let's take a little bit bigger view and see what our erotic enchantment is. And you have sucking. I want to pleasure you. So yes, it could go either way, right? Male, female, masculine, feminine, it's not always the same thing. Put yourself where you see yourself, and these messages can be from a divine masculine, but you can see yourself whether you're the divine masculine or not. So let's get some unspoken messages first. We have, I pay attention to song lyrics just to hear if they resonate with us. Ever since I met you, I've been into the supernatural. The red string of fate binds us together. I feel our energies merging together, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. I feel like pile 1 is always the guinea pig on how the cards get laid out. There we go. Okay, I think I'm nice and lined up. OCD Virgo Moon here. There we go. There we go. And last but not least, I want to decode all your hidden secrets. Okay. And that could be the whole, well, maybe they'll, the different exploring that you're going to do. Let's see what your Enchanted Embrace messages are. Have, there's a place where you meet me there. I would be honored to meet you. Oh. Someday we'll be together. I just want you to know who I am. I feel you in my bones. I want to feel your touch. Can you feel my love? A lot of feels here, huh? I love you. And let me be your emperor. Nice. All right, let's see what your Sentimental Silhouettes has to say. Stimulated, you are so hot, you turn me on. Excited, feeling the thrill like tooting my own horn. I know what that means. my other tarot card is the Ace of Cups. That's like the beginning of love, like blossoming, abundance. Yeah, it's like an overflowing love. It's all encompassing. It's an orgasm. It's feeling wonderful in this overabundance of love. You know, like my cup overfloweth. And then we're gonna have some Lenormand and Kipper to kind of get an idea who we're talking about here. So we got sort of this King of Pentacles that could represent earth signs like Capricorn and Taurus and who else? Virgo. And oh, maybe that's why I mentioned Virgo, my Virgo moon. But here's some other clues. Okay, so maybe this is a false person that you might be dealing with. Maybe not the masculine, but maybe there's, or maybe not your person is a false person, but maybe your person is dealing with a false person. So you could be in a third-party situation, so that could clue you in who's talking to you. But also be mindful that there could be somebody who's jealous of you, or somebody that's also interested in your person, possibly. Then you have the sexy male, the sexy man, and it could be Aries, or it could be a Mars ruled with that. And something about them, they have high sex appeal. And the main male, so this is like the main person that you're focused on, the main person that you think about all the time, that's on the top of your head, okay? So keep all of that in mind. All right, let's do our charms now. Oh no, wait, one more thing. We're going to use Lover's Lane. So Lover's Lane is going to be a free shuffle. Whatever comes out. Any other messages from the Lover's Lane? I like to pre-shuffle some cards because that way it kind of gives the pile's personality, you know? Ooh, meet me in the bedroom, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I love how your lips feel on mine. Oh, yeah, and that could be this sucking thing that's happening here. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So lots of signs represented here. All right, so let's see what your charms have to say. I feel like possibly Aries might be one of the strongest signs represented, with the Aries here and the Aries here. But also we've got the earth signs there and air signs there. All right, nice pile. So here's our little bluebird of happiness, so merry and cheery. This little bird, he's here for just one reason, to bring happiness to you. So keep him close or carry him. Enjoy each and every day. This little bluebird of happiness will bring smiles along the way. I didn't memorize it yet, but I'm getting close. I'm getting close to memorizing that little poem. This is an onyx, something like that. I'm gonna toss it in there. All right, let's zoom in on our charms. It's funny, it kind of zoomed in on the word excited, so I like that. So we have this beautiful, I usually like to save this for last. So I'm just gonna save that one for last. Okay, and then you got the bus. I feel like there could be some travel here. It could be a tour bus. Ooh, a tour bus. Why did that just pop in my head? You know, a lot of times when I see this, I think of getting together with some friends and doing that, like a drive on a bus from Texas to Louisiana for gambling, for the casinos. But this could be lots of represent other tour buses, like the buses that bands use to tour around across the United States and things. So some kind of bus. It could also represent a person with kids that uses the school bus, possibly. I was a school bus driver too, so being connected to kids somehow could be representative of that, or it could represent a job that you're transitioning out of, because that's what I did. All right, so let's see. You've got you have Anna, and she is definitely ready and marriage material. You got Italy. Oh, you got name. You've got hug. You have the bat, and it's so funny that I ended using the Tarot de la Nuit, and it is a tarot that kind of focuses on vampires. And so I sense this sort of nighttime energy, this kind of sharing of like sucking. Okay, so you got this suck your blood. I went to suck your blood. You know, this kind of sensuality there, you know, tasting, savoring, sucking, that kind of energy between the two of you. We have bicycles, so there's a lot of movement here, but it's not too fast and it's not too slow. It's just nice gradual movement. Another bicycle. All right. And I feel like you guys could be on similar but maybe slightly different tracks, or maybe different speeds. This is one of those, like, I feel like this is kind of like they're both kind of road bikes, but this one seems a little more casual, more like you would see like a little flower basket, and you know what I'm saying. It's just kind of cute and take your time kind of bike. And this is a bike that seems a little more serious, like on, you know, a professional road cyclist who like in the peloton and who lines up with other cyclists. So I feel similar ways, similar paths, or similarities, but different styles or different ways or speeds of going about the same thing a little bit. But there is definitely the sense of a fated meeting coming up with the big bend and timing. And you have a dream, and you have scissors. So it could be, if you know this person, then you might want to cut out a false person if you know them. It could be that your person has to cut out this false person because something about them is just not legit. They're too gossipy or don't have the best interests. They're manipulative of somehow, some way. And maybe your person doesn't see the bad things they do, and they can't really tell. But I feel like the truth is going to come out about them pretty soon. We have sewing machine, which to me is about creativity, and could also sort of gives me computer vibes. I don't have any charms that are little computers. It just makes me think of electronics and mechanics that help us get the job done. We've got the unicorn, which represents the divine masculine, and we have wings, which are angels watching over you, and we have the owl, which is intelligent communication, and then we have the balloon, the hot air balloon, which is up, up and away. Up, 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 up and away. Wouldn't you like to ride in my beautiful balloon? Wouldn't you like to ride in my beautiful balloon? Okay. I'm gonna move on to the next, and you're welcome to follow me to the next pile as well. More fun readings, more fun messages. Alrighty, and here is pile number 2 with the King of Cups. This is my personal favorite. I mean, that face and those eyes, I tell you what, so cute. All right, so let me zoom out for us. There we go. Let's see what your erotic enchantment is. Oh, you have entwined, all wrapped up in each other. This is a really beautiful connection. This is, you know, being so tight and so close it's almost clingy, and yet it's not. It's like freedom at the same time. It's feeling all those wonderful feelings and free along with it. Feeling like you can be totally yourself and all wrapped up. All right, I love that one. And you know, where their sentences stop and where you stop and where they end and all of that stuff can sometimes be a cause of concern occasionally, but I feel like it's not a problem here. It's not an issue. Let's see. Well, let's find out. Let's see what the unspoken messages are. What are they not telling you? I love your magnetic, seductive qualities. Some of these things they could be saying out loud, but some of them they're just thinking, or some of them they see in your eyes. I mean, or that you see in their eyes. The truth is, I'm unconditionally and irrevocably in love with you. Like that one. When I'm inside your soul, I find true bliss. So it's definitely more than a physical connection. It is a soul connection too. It's like being entwined in not just in the body, but in heart and mind and soul too. Manifesting through tantric pleasures. So even when you're not together, you feel each other. You can feel each other across time and space. Also, when you are together, you don't always have to have intercourse. You can just hold each other and feel physically connected, or spiritually or sexually, and all of it, you know, feel sexually connected by looking each other's eyes. You know, that tantric pose where you just kind of hold each other and stare at each other. Someday I'm going to try that. But it's got to be with the right person. All right, and then I catch myself responding to your telepathic messages. So nice telepathic connection here. This feels very deep to me, more than a physical relationship, but quite a spiritual one as well. Let's go ahead and see what our other tarot card is. And you have the Angel de la Nuit. So some of you could resonate with her, or this could be, you know, your person could be this, have more of these kind of physical characteristics. Something about this person, whether it's you or your person, there is kind of a beautiful, deep quality, dark quality about them, and yet they're also an angel of types. They're very loving and kind and giving, but there's a bit of dark sadness or tragedy about them. But I feel like they're here to understand the dark and tragic things about you, or you're here to understand those things about your person, and you help to balance them. So I feel like a good combination of unconditional love between possibly these two people, whether one is you and one is your person or not. I see that I feel like there's this kind of connection here. Okay, and let's see now, what is this all I had? Oh no, I knew I had more. Okay, let's get our Enchanted Embrace messages. All right, so we have, do you need more? I'm sorry I couldn't get to you. I would walk 500 miles to be with you. Well, okay, that's kind of a contradiction a little bit, right? But maybe there's a new energy now. You light up my life. I want to do bad things with you. So like a true blood situation, which is so perfect. It goes with the Tarot de la Nuit, which is all about vampires. And you make me feel tingly. I love your smile. could get lost in your eyes. Ooh, somebody really likes your appearance. You are sweet perfume like a desert rose, and the way you smell. Very sensual connection too. Let's see what your Sentimental Silhouettes has to say. Ooh, passion. I feel a strong drive to take you in my arms and get naughty with you. Nice. And loved. Feeling warm, cherished, and blessed to be connected with you. So yeah, definite mix of love and passion here. So let's see now. We're going to use the Lenormand and the Kipper to kind of get a clue in who we're talking about. We have thoughts. See, I was picking up on this, kind of like a mental telepathy here, and just thoughts of each other all the time between these two people. I feel like the third party is the thoughts, you know, not so much third party, but you know, there's this energy. It's like the angel energy that connects you. It's your thoughts, it's your telepathy, it's spirit that connects you. Kind of like in the Lover's card, when you see the spirit above the two people, it's that third essence that brings you together, that draws you together. And it could be like a divine reason, you know, like a higher calling to be together in the first place. All right, maybe that's reading a lot into that, but for some of you, it could just simply be a person thinks about you a lot. Then we have the good woman. So yeah, I feel like Angel de la Nuit is the same person as this person. I feel like it could be without makeup. This is her natural state or whatever, and maybe she likes to be, maybe she's a cosplay person, or maybe she likes to dress up in an extreme contrasting makeup way for whatever, for social media, for her expression of herself, you know. But this represents just her basic soul, her sweetness, her kindness, her gentleness, and the fact that she's kind of this flower. She's the rose, like Rose. All right, let's see. And then we have the official person. Oh, and 22. And the official person represents military types. It also represents the twin flame. It represents somebody who's very strict and has a lot of authority, somebody who is very respected in the community, and sometimes can be a little bit exacting and forceful of their rules and regulations, but otherwise somebody you can depend on, because their base of their essence is this cups energy, this very loving energy, which causes them to be very protective as well, and bring out. So it's almost like both people here have an inner and outer side that they show. The masculine here, let's just say, we're just going to use the man to represent the masculine just for now, but the masculine here has this soft inner cups quality, but this outer kind of strict and firm military type of energy. The feminine here has this soft, gentle, sweet nature inside, but has this kind of fun outer cosplay quality. But it could be the reverse too, and it could be the reverse for both of them. But yeah, she could be hiding this inner Angel de la Nuit, you know, and just be on the outside looking like a nice plain Jane, but there could be more to her too. So I think there's just like a duality with both of them. All right, let's see what your lover's lane messages are. Okay, we only had 2 for pile 1, but let's see. You got I like it nasty, don't hold back. See, okay, so there could be some things even in the bedroom that they're hiding. Would you mind if we do it like this? We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You are so beautiful to me. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. So yeah, the physical appearance is really strong here. Tell me what you want me to do. Tell me what you want to do to me. So it's not like what do you want, tell me what you want me to do for you, but it's tell me what you want to do to me, like whisper it in my ear. Just those kinds of like knowing what this person wants to do kind of spikes some emotions. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. You taste so good. Like very sensual here, like smell and taste and sight and sounds, all of it. Very Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And I think about loving your body from top to bottom 24/7. Okay, yeah, see, he's in his thoughts. He's thinking about loving your body. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Very nice. Okay, let's see what your charms have to say. Let's zoom in a little bit. So you have idea and USA. You have this little Christmas. Oh my gosh, 42 was on the back. Oh, it's a sign. Ah! I already thought this was my pile. Okay, because mine not. Oh, and 8. So here's some important numbers. All right, and then inside we have 3 little angels. So one of them is the angel de la nuit, hanging out with her fellow angels. But the angels are behind the scenes at work to bring a great gift into your life. This is like the Christmas angel box, but it could represent any time. And let's scoot these. I don't know, you can't see. There, yeah. All right, and then you have grace. You have the number 13. You have the cards. It just represents it's in the cards. You have a high heel shoe. There could be some stepping out, some dressing up and going out. There is golf here, some playtime, hearts, love, a cross about faith, and little angels and fairies whispering to you. So listen up, because they have something important to say. The acorn is, not acorn, the pine cone is a very spiritual connection between lovers, and it has to do with the pineal gland and this psychic telepathic connection. And then Olaf, to me, like many snowmen, represents moments that come and go. So if you're dealing with a difficult time right now, just remember it will melt like the snow, like spring will bring a new day. But if you're dealing with a good moment, also remember that a beautiful moment may be fleeting, so just really enjoy it, relish it. You know, a kiss, just really enjoy that kiss, or a sunset. Just really sit there and really soak up the beauty of the sunset. Enjoy these moments that are fleeting, and also be reassured and feel good to know that anything that's difficult that's happening in your life is very temporary, and it will melt like the snow. All right, you guys, well, I think this is very sweet, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next, and you can join me if you want to, some more sweet messages. And here's pile number 3 with the King of Wands. Now, I know the Wands, King of Wands, gets a bad rap sometimes, in and out, but that's really more the Knight of Wands. The King of Wands is a beautiful energy. They are very optimistic, joyful, loving, exuberant. With the Wands energy here, the King of Wands, you'll never have to wonder or guess how they feel about you. They will let you know. They will express their desires, and they have a lot of desires, let's put it that way. They're full of passion, and they like affection. So yeah, and I just want to eat you up kind of energy. So let's see what the Erotic Enchantment says. Oh yes, they want to discover every inch of your body, what makes you excited, every spot, all your erogenous zones. Oh, and I like how close it is to the neck, because you know this deck is Tarot de la Nuit, and it represented by vampires. So it could be a kiss on the neck or something sensual that kind of makes you feel like vampire love, and the seductive quality and the sexual connection can feel very much like that to you too. So let's see what their unspoken messages are. What may they not be telling you? They could be this Wands King could definitely be telling you everything. So these could just be something that resonates. You have, I'm projecting sexual energies onto you. Can you feel me? Of course he can't. So, you know, when he's not with you, or she, male, female, masculine, feminine, doesn't always mean the same thing. Even if it's a picture of a man, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a man, but I'm just saying, I do these things as symbolically, but you put yourself where you see yourself, okay? Yes, so sexual energies onto you. This is person that doesn't get to be with you every single minute of the day. So when they're not, they like to send you messages telepathically. I long for the day when I wake up next to you, covered in feathers. Okay, kinky, nice. After a pillow fight, right? So I don't know what you guys are doing with feathers, but sounds fun. I tried to stop spying on you, but then I got withdrawals. This person is very obsessed with you. They like to look at you and like to think about you. I fantasize about you constantly. Oh, no kidding. I kind of got the idea. I kind of figured that out already. And hopefully you feel the same way, because this person really, really likes you. And I wanted to believe this was false love, but I heard the angels whisper, they're the one. Okay, nice. So let's see what the other card that goes with the other Tarot de la Nuit card is that goes with this. And we have Page of Wands. All right, so this could be the couple here, the Page of Wands and the King of Wands. It could represent an age difference. It could be male, female, or it could be of same sex, you know, one who has more king qualities and one who has more page qualities. This could also be two parts of you or two parts of your person. But the Page of Wands also represents communication. And so this could represent a letter, a love letter of sorts, or a sexual letter, or some kind of sexual message from the King of Wands. And what's beautiful is they're both wands, so they're basically on the same wavelength. So if it is two different people, you're definitely thinking the same things about each other. Wow, nice. All right, so let's see what else with the Enchanted Embrace. You've got, I get so sad I don't know what to do. Okay, this person's quite emotional. They have high highs and low lows, maybe. There's so many words in the silence between us. Maybe they're frustrated with the lack of communication or non-communication going on, but they feel you. You are my destiny. It's right under, they're the one. And your hair shimmers in the moonlight. Oh yeah, see? Look how it's shimmering. And I want to taste you, to savor you. Kind of get that idea too. I want to make love to you. So not just, burning, grabbing, passionate, doing actions, but also slow, sensual, sweet, loving actions as well. I can show you the world and travel. I'm feeling like serious Sagittarius energy here from the King of Wands. And by the way, King of Wands represents fire signs like Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, and Page of Wands as well. I can show you the world. So, yep, could be your Aladdin here. You're so beautiful to me, and somebody who's just crazy about the way you look, but also I get this inside and out energy. You are wonderful, inside and out energy. All right, let's see what your Sentimental Silhouettes has to say. Again, yeah, okay. You've got empowered, feeling good, like it can take on anything. Want to take me on? The reason why I was thinking Sagittarius, they don't like mince words. They're just very obvious, and they just go straight for them, you know. Oh yeah, this is what I want. And then they're pleased, and they're, you know, have good, nice smiles, and they're just kind of very jolly, feeling just plain happy. I can't seem to wipe off this silly grin. That's cute. Okay, so let's see now who this person could be with using the Lenormand and Kipper cards. We have expectation, so this could be you, this could be your person, but the sense of waiting for something. And the sexy lady, okay, so this definitely could be you, either one. the sexy woman, the one with sexy, like she's doesn't hide her sexual desires, needs. She's unapologetic about her sexuality. She's very sex positive. And yeah, she's not gonna hide that aspect of herself, but this could represent kind of also, sometimes this represents the other woman or the mistress, you know, energy. So there could be that little bit of that energy here. And then you have the wealthy man. So the man or the masculine, not necessarily, but one of the choices here could be one person is wealthy and one person is sexy, or could be all the same person. I also get the energy, this too could be similar, you know, this sexy wealthy man, and then there could be somebody else expecting something that's not even related to your connection. So I'm not saying third party, but I get this energy of and maybe some outside interest that you may not be aware of, and maybe your person's not even aware of, but there's some kind of expectation. Or this could be you waiting for a phone call or a text or the communication to change, because I feel like this person, the masculine here, is naturally communicative and exuberant and excited and happy and wants to talk, but he goes into sad periods, I feel, or maybe you do. But so the expectation's kind of a curious thing for me. Let's see more. All right, let's see what they want to say to you from the Lover's Lane. Maybe the charms will clear up what the expectations are about. I feel like expectation card might need a whole new reading to itself. But maybe you'll understand, you know, it's all about just cluing you in who this person is. So in the comment section, let me know if this clued you in. Ooh, kiss me slowly, just like that. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know where to put that. I don't want to cover up faces. I have sort of a weird feeling about that. Ooh, yes, sir. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again. So much fire energy. Kind of a little bit of submissive energy here, too. Well, we just needed whatever wanted to come out. So 2 came out, and now let's do some charms. We had a lot come out in pile 2. So if you want to watch that, you can go back and watch 1 and 2 if you want to. Ooh, you got the number 4. Let me zoom in. So 4 could be an important number here. You have an idea. Oh, look at this. Oh no, you have 2 men here interested in you, possibly. Yes. Lieutenant Destin Mateus, who's a very protective, rigid, by the book kind of guy, follows the rules, could be your twin flame, the official one. And I would say watch pile number 2 because he shows up in pile 2. And then Christoph, who's just that, I think this is Christoph, you know, like they he's like the Sagittarius of the bunch, the cheerful, jolly, bit, you know, happy-go-lucky type. Or that could be you. There we go. And yeah, so or whatever, you know, feels like resonates to you, but I sense 2 different types here. All right, so maybe the expectation card represents the other person that's interested in you. Okay, so you have idea, you have miracle, you have love. You know, you could have a situation where one person is just a flirtation and another is your twin flame, or one is your life partner and another is your twin flame. It's interesting dynamic. So you tell me in the comment section what resonated. We have an arrow to your heart, and we have the anchor, stability, and then we have the owl of great communication, and then we have the ruby. Rubies are a beautiful symbol of strength. They buried rubies underneath buildings to kind of give them a firm foundation. So that's interesting. And also rubies themselves are just really pretty, and I think of beauty and inside and out when it comes to rubies. And then you also have the pentacle, which represents stability as well, and it represents earth signs too. So, and it could represent this Lieutenant Destin Mateus, who's stable and earthy and wants to provide something like that for you. But yeah, it just you know, sometimes the twin flame can come out as that quality, and sometimes the karmic can. Sometimes the karmic could be the stable, sturdy one that wants to provide home life with you. And it doesn't even have to be a karmic. It could be a beautiful soulmate person that you could have a life partner with, somebody who makes you feel happy. And because the twin flame relationship can be quite challenging, so there's a possibility of choices here. I just sense it a little bit. It's just a little glimmer of it. And if it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. I feel like for a lot of you out there, you could have one particular person in mind, but there might be somebody that's interested in you that you don't even know about, you know, that you didn't even realize. So that could be very possible for a lot of you. And for a lot of you, this could just simply be saying, hey, check out pile 2, because the official person came out in pile 2. All right, you guys, I hope you like that. Thank you so much for stopping by. Feel free to like, subscribe, and join my channel. And not always, you know, like, I guess in that order, but all of your support really does help the channel. And share this too with your friends. Also, it's kind of cool, like if you check out below, there's chapters, and so if you click on the bar underneath, you'll see how a list of chapters will pop up. You can even share just a chapter. You can share chapter 2 with your friend if it resonated. Also, before I want to go, I'm going to go ahead and shout out my members, starting with the Platinum Pixies: Cheryl Borelli, Ragi, Amira Deshawn, and Claudia Lane. Oh yeah, and I think Ragenhild. Oh yeah, that's Ragi, I think. Anyway, Ragenhild. And then there's Golden Fairies Wolfie and Leo Sunchild, Twin Flames Luisa Silva, Full of Faithers Silver Star Priestess, thank you, Guacamole, Weird Sister Oracle, Mary Joy, Arrows Mine Wesley, Sunny King, Anastasia. Oh yeah, and Silver, my friend Silver Empress, just joined Twin Flame. So hi, Silver Empress. Thank you so much for joining. And then we've got Sparkles of Light, J.R. Colgan, Divine Goddess, A.A., Patricia Costa, Kim Califf, the Christy Ramos Mahoney family, Jessica Johnson and Brian Strong, and the patrons, Melanie, Trini, Sylvie, Terry, and Marie. The Patreon page is another way that you can become a member and donate and check out artwork that I've been doing. Although I have to admit that my YouTube membership is way more active. I don't do lives over there on Patreon like I do on YouTube. And my YouTube membership gets you free chat on the lives. And now I'm only doing lives where you have, for members are allowed to chat. So just keep that in mind when you do join my lives on Tuesdays and Friday nights at extremely discounted prices for really in-depth readings. So come out and see me on these nights from 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. And thank you again for everyone who supports and you know, gives me such wonderful feedback. And I think about my kindred sisters and all these other tarot channels who follow me too. And thank you so much for being such wonderful souls and being so kind and supportive. All right, you guys, well, I'll see you at the next one. This is just my weekly reading, but it's also part of the series of the 50 Shades of Grey, well, 50 Shades of Love, 50 Shades of Love series that I've been doing. So I'm going to be doing another one, probably, hopefully tomorrow, set up another one, or maybe if I get ambitious today, but definitely for tomorrow. All right, I'll see you guys later. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.